And we're ready to fire off Antron Brown for Matco Tools, Sirius XM, Hangstafers, Toyota, and Mike Salinas. That's the Pep Boys, Scrappers team for the businessman out of California. Qualifying was wild for those of you that weren't with us the last couple of days. Brittany Force as Joe talked about in pre-race, ended up number one with a track record 3.65 second run. But she wasn't exactly lonely up there. I mean, Austin Prock, 367. Steve Torrance, 368. Clay Milliken, 369. And we're talking about back to Tony Schumacher, who went 375, and he was 11th. So there are a lot of cars jammed in there with a warmer racetrack today. They're all going to have to make adjustments. And it literally could come down to who hits the gas first, because reaction time is going to play a role. Antron, left side, now a team owner, purchased the operation from Don Schumacher, and he developed or started AB Motorsports, which now is him and, well, his kids that have a fleet of junior dragsters. And for Mike Salinas, big changes since the last time we were here. During the winter break this year, Alan Johnson left the team. Rob Flynn joined the team, but they certainly have not lost a step. Already 2 wins on the year. Pedaling boys, checking it out on a warm racetrack. Who's going to get her down to the stripe? How about Salinas? 538 beats 583 in a wild one. Both of them lost traction early. Salinas pedaled, Antron pedaled. They were both really working a throttle down there, and Salinas was able to get it to the stripe, 5.384 at 259 for the win. Antron goes 583, 143, and couldn't regain traction. Joe.
Down here with crew chief Rob Flynn. I know you didn't plan for that. Your driver got it done. Maybe we'll get a replay up on the board. But what was running through your mind during that very long run?
Well, I mean, obviously the lane didn't hold that, and I don't know why. I mean, that's a very similar setup to Charlotte. The track's actually cooler. Both cars got in trouble. Mike did a better job of getting the car to the finish line. Pep Boys in the next round.
We may see some more of this today. Now, the guys in the back of the pack are going to be doing some adjusting on their machines. But when you qualify on cool track with cloud cover most of the weekend, and then you got to race on a hot center one, you got to sometimes just take a wild guess at it. Antron, I think, was out in front all the way down to at least the 8th mile mark. Look how hard Salinas is working to catch him. And Antron's car just gave it up. Salinas's makes it to the stripe, although it did not look happy when it was crossing the stripe.